Wolfe is considered one of the finest literary critics of her time. She is known as the most innovative novelist of the 20th century. You write mine? It works great.
The mission of Puente is to help non-traditional college students, particularly Latino students, transfer to a four-year university or college successfully. Puente involves 2 semesters of English class, 2 semesters of a counseling class, and a mentoring program, which means that each student is hooked up with a mentor who will work with them and meet with them in the course of the year.
So I take them on ride-alongs out in the city, and so they can see on a day-by-day basis what I do. This one student contacted me, asked me lots of questions, asked me for advice. I really felt useful and beneficial.
During the fall of '87, they didn't have students, but Luz started to gather mentors right away. So she started with mentors first before she started the class. So I think that's one of the reasons why we're so successful, because the mentor component is the one with the longest tradition.
Well, I'm the first one in my family to go to college. I've never been challenged like this in my life. I never knew I could be so challenged. And it got me to learn how to think critically, you know, something I've never knew I could do. It's a really good program if you're not sure that you're capable of doing college work, because it really challenges you and it makes you believe in yourself that you can go to college and make it.
College is a lot more demanding. You have to put in a lot more time, research, and you have to proofread a lot of your stuff. And then if you're working and you're a full-time student at college, it's really hard to manage your time, and it's just a lot of work.
You know, families are living paycheck to paycheck, and families are expecting now that you're 18, you have a high school diploma, oh, you can get a great job. Help out with the PG&E, help out with the bills and phone and the car and the gas and maintenance. The finance is really, really difficult.
Since we are a traditional Mexican family, it's hard for them to just give me time to do homework while I have other like cultural issues going on, like doing housework, which my family, you know, women have to do house chores and such things like that. It's hard for them to try to balance both things at once.
I think Puente originated as a program for Latino students, but that is no longer the case. We no longer have affirmative action, so we don't make any kind of distinction about race or ethnic group. So anyone can be a Puente student. We work very hard to bring in a variety of experiences and as many points of view as possible. And in fact, our Puente students here at Santa Rosa are not all Latino at all. We have a really interesting diversity of students. So that's actually a very exciting thing about the program.
At the end, we all become family, you know. You get to know each other, you know. You can talk to your teachers about anything and they'll understand. And it's not like they're counseling you, they're just more there to hear you and help you.
Liz's brother was in the first class. He's an MD. 7 of the instructors at Calmecac Immersion School in Windsor, close by, are Puente graduates. Luz, again, who's still on campus, she believes we have about 30 to 35 advanced degrees, PhDs and MAs and MSs.